Cool, I'm back. I've been again a while. I've been like fish things against it, you know. It's just how it goes, bro. Realised that on this session, if you like, every time I've done the cartoon, I've had like a break so far through. It's annoying. You would hope I'd have a break at the end, wouldn't you? But that's not how it's going. So I'm into fish tanks, man. I ain't got time to be doing this. Why is that not black? It is black. Okay, cool. Right, let's just stop fucking about, bro. That's horrible. Right, okay, let's have a look at this. I'm overthinking, I think. Okay, I'm overthinking it. This is not supposed to be like perfect. Still overthinking. What up, Tigger? Yeah, I'm a complete noob now. I've realised I'm overthinking it, man. That's not the point, is it? Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, Sophie's mum came today to get tattooed. And Sophie came also. I meant to ask her if I was allowed to take you to look at her ghosts. It's not supposed to be perfect, man. Perfect is bullshit. There we go. That's alright, isn't it? And alright is enough. That one might be a bit weird. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright, man. It's alright. I'm so tempted because it's on an angle to do like a perspective on it. Let's try it. I think it does want it. It does want it. Tell you what though, my fish tank room, it's going to be sweet, bro. That's nice. Tattoos went excellent, yeah. Can I show you a photo of it, maybe, somehow? She does sit like a rock, yeah. Well, I don't know, she whinges a bit, but I think just for the jokes. Excuse me. That's it. Hang on. You know what? I'm going to just send it to me Telegram so I can watch it on the screen. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it through Telegram, man. Fucking chill out, will you? Come on, fucking, there it is. It's alright, isn't it? Like, I mean, that photo's out of focus, but he's called Chromio. He's not really, it's a raven. He's not finished, there's more work to do. It's hard to do black and grey to be black. It's like, I want to see what it heals, because it might be too light still. But we'll have a look at that when it heals, you know. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to copy that. Where have I copy? Do you reckon that should be like here as well? Yes, it should. That looks well better. They are only. I'd have a pet raven like minimum. Duplicate Levi copy TW minus. You know what? I should have coloured them in before I did that. Should they be like the same? They should be the same, probably, right? I should have copied that. I should have copied that. Same or a crow? What are you saying? Ravens are awesome. Same or a crow too soon? What, too soon since Crowboy? Since Crowboy flew off. Because I'm a crap crooner. Right, that's alright, that's alright. I don't love this background, by the way. Just putting that out there. Don't love this background. That's not helping us get it done. What the fuck? My phone's like hooked around me headphone wire. Yeah, it's not. That's not helping us get this done. Not enjoying it, like. Where's that blue shit? I'm gonna get rid of that for a second. Well, he was following us about, man. He's following us about. He was my little mate. But then I left him in the shed when I should have not left him in the shed. What it was, he doesn't like going back in his cage, or he didn't like it when he lived here. He didn't care about it where I got him from. But he used to say, "No, I'm supposed to be with you, bro." And it's like, "Oh no, mate." But alas, he flew off, didn't he? Right, now what? Now what? Let's have a look at this. I'm just going to draw like a circle thing on another layer. That was not a circle thing. Let's draw it with the brush. Not bad. What's happening in this scene? This is going to be like, oh god. They're just in a place so Barry can teach them how to rap. I've had some better circles than this already. That one's not bad. That one's not great either. What the fuck? What's this? Right, okay. No, it's not the one, is it? Oh my god, can you just fucking draw right, please, once? That one's not bad. It's not great. Like, I had a vision of how this one would go. I don't hate that. I'm going to use that. So, kind of... Yeah, so Barry's going to teach them how to rap in here. So it's like, it's going to be like... I think it might even be like zoomed out. Oh, can I even show you it? Was it here? Hang on, get rid of the outline. So imagine it's like this, right? And the camera comes in and it's like... and pans down to this arena section at the bottom. Then it's like... oh, fucking Barry or something word, something, something kind of thing, you know? Then they're just like, oh yeah, we fucking little daft one. Way over there. That was supposed to be on. Okay, cool. I'm just going to crack on drawing things, right? Because it's annoying is that I'm not being able to do it properly right now. Maybe that's the crack. Maybe I don't need that circle even drawn. So there's going to be like these 3 waterfalls in here. No, this is not where they battle the demon. This is where they're learning, right? So my idea is have them in here, and it's like this is the arena where the wizard training takes place, and then it's like you need to do a montage to how to learn how to rap, and then I'm going to cut to having them in this place again, but more like a gym, so there can be like a punching bag and stuff like that. Because my eyes are fucking itchy. Because I didn't want to draw like steps for them to run up and stuff. I'd rather do it on a step machine or a treadmill or something. Barry was teaching them. Ursus doesn't know how to rap. He's anyway, I've changed his name now. He's not called Ursus anymore. He's called No Shosus because he hasn't come for a Magic Steps, man. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Magic Steps. Yeah. Ursus was supposed to like rearrange a lesson for Thursday, and he didn't turn up for it. He's doing codfish things now. Maybe it's me. Maybe he's just jealous of me fucking beatboxing skills. And he's like, shit, this guy's gonna get better than me. I shouldn't teach him anymore. I did send him a message saying no Shosus like, so I don't know why he didn't show after that. Out of pure embarrassment. He's busy doing music video things, but I would have still appreciated a fucking message to let us know though, you know. Exactly right. I'm very happy with what he's done so far though, so I'm willing to be patient. But he's borderline getting changed. I need some different flowers for this. How about some big... There's some with circles like this on, I've just decided. I think he's just crap with, like, organisation stuff. Like, if it's not written in his diary, it's like, it doesn't exist. So I'm trying to be like the nice customer. He fucking does need management. God damn it, Codfish. What if he's got with which flower? This one? No, it doesn't. Don't lie. Oh, that's a new one. That's just been invented. Oh, I like that. Something about that. I mean, I don't like that, but there's something about it. Upside down penis. What with the balls? Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, fair enough. So this is going to be like this. Oh, that's crap. Yeah, it's very handy to have like a customer who's like understanding when you've got like fucking life being a nightmare for you. So I'm going to be that guy for him. And hopefully he'll remember it. That's weird. Something weird about that leaf. I like the leaf though. Don't have many leaves in here, do I? That's very weird. I don't like that at all. What the fuck, bro? That's going to be like that. Fuck it. Not something about that. Don't like it. It's not happening. I'm just going to do bushes. It's lazy to just do bushes, isn't it? I feel like if I was going to do this though, one of them's definitely going to come over. It looks weird because there's no stalk on it. That's fine. Need some more mushrooms as well, don't we? So I went to feed the snake earlier on because I've sold it to some people who don't know what they're doing. So I want to go and help. And two things were a problem. One is they've got the wrong size rats than what I said. But I kind of figured that might happen. They're doing like noob errors. It's like, oh, that would get a big one. That'd be cool to watch it eat a big one. And it's like, I mean, it won't be when you can't get it to eat it. And what was the other error? The other noob error that they were doing? Oh, it's also shedding. It's in the middle of shedding, so they sometimes don't take stuff when they're shedding. Okay. Can I be so bold as to copy that on the other side, or is that too cheaty? Right, what I will do is a copy but with some edits, which will probably end up being mostly the same. I mean, mostly different. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, she was mid-shed when I was there, so it's like, at this point it's obvious. Like, it might not have been obvious to them when it was happening. They might have just thought she was wet or something. But she ate straight away from me, and then Nonky, the guy who owns it now, had a fit randomly. Like, his two mates is in there smoking weed and watching football, and then he just had a fit randomly on the couch, and I'm like, "You alright there, mate?" And he's just like making a weird noise. That's his name, yeah. He's making a weird noise, and then he went all stiff. He had a stiff fit. You spelled it correct, but it's not monkey, is it? You wouldn't say monkey. But it's like, it was kind of surreal, because I thought he was taking the piss out of it at first, because he was so excited about the snake eating or something. And they're just like carrying on the conversation as if nothing's happening. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, is this how chavs die? Just something weird like that's happening and like no one does anything about it. Weird. Oh, excuse me, bro. I don't know. I don't know him that well, honestly. So he could do it. I wondered that. Because if it's like something that happens occasionally, they're just all used to it. That would explain why they're not like reacting really. And then he pissed himself, and then he went into the bathroom, presumably, to go and get washed up, and then just came back and sat there looking all grey. It's like, okay. Well, they said he just had a joint about like 10 10 minutes before I got there, and he doesn't normally smoke it, so it might be a little bit more normal. It doesn't seem healthy though, right? Not to me. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know. It's never made me piss myself. This may be starting to get a bit more different enough now to be like... not so obvious that it's just copied. I think I might have done it different enough, right? I would notice that it was kind of like very similar to the other side. But then I would probably notice like, it looks like they've copied that but then changed bits. But I am watching to see how things are made when I'm watching things now. Right, I'm going to try colouring them in now just to see how they look. Because it's always a bit nicer to see it coloured in, isn't it? What's this? What's this? That's that. That's that. That's that. I can merge them. And they're what? The plants. That's the main outline. That probably wants to be above that. Can I just... do I do that in front of there? I'm going to merge them. Right, I'm going to do some colouring in because it's like more interesting, sure. More looking at what's going on with the characters, I think. Well, I think this kind of stuff, anyway, to be fair, is more like a rewatch detail, isn't it? Like, I've had a few people watch it and, like, pick stuff out that I wasn't expecting them to pick out. And then some people's watched it and had a rewatch and been like, oh, I didn't notice this the first time. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know people were rewatching it. Like, I like that. It's very slow progress at the moment though with my fish hobby, isn't it? But I was saying just before I started doing that, I was starting to feel some burnout coming on. And I think I've avoided it, honestly, by not just hammering the cartoon. I think I might have stopped for longer. In fact, I haven't really stopped, I've just had some breaks. I think I might have just completely stopped for longer than this. I wouldn't have been back to it yet if I went all the way to burnout. Do I do shards at the same time? I should, shouldn't I? Here we go, we're back, man. Look at this, we're back. We haven't even left, man. Getting the shards on. Why does that look like it's got soft hardness on it? It doesn't. Has that got soft hardness on it? It doesn't. That looks like soft hardness to me, that. Hang on. Oh my god, floors on down. Right. Shards layer. Delete. Delete. That's more like it. That was crap shards though, but Sarah Splash, have you watched Reacher? I just started watching the new series today. I wasn't expecting it to be fucking only 3 episodes though. It's like, I don't know if you'd like it or not. It's very, very cheesy, like, sometimes. It's like you just visualise the person who's writing the script sometimes when you hear some of the shit they have to say. Mayor of Kingstown. Is it on what? Amazon? I hope so. Because me dodgy Fire Stick stopped working. How do you get that? Like, do you have to pay for it separately, like everything now? I don't know who that is. Oh, no way. Because of that floor thing, does that mean my lines are weird? I bet it does. They do look a bit soft, don't they? Alright, okay, I don't know anything about that. Oh, I've done a fucking noob error, haven't I? Is that line? Oh my god, that line is different than that line, isn't it? Oh my god, no way, bro. Right. I'm gonna have to stop you right there, bro. Why would I have done that? Surely these lines are not like that though, right? Them lines are not like that, these ones are. Oh my god, and I've merged them already. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro, why? He's a good actor. I've never seen a show with a plot like. I don't know what you mean. Right, I've got the floor turned on again as a test. Right, I'll renew them then. They even look thicker, the outlines, now that they've not got that stupid floor thing on. I guess now though it'll look a little bit more different on each side. So Reacher is supposed to be this like proper nails bloke, and it's like, I think he's like some teenage boy's idea of of a nails bloke, the way it's written. Like obviously how you'd write a nails bloke is just Barry Knobhead, isn't it? Now then, lads. Does he say I'm the hardest wizard in the Northeast? I can't remember. Or does he say I reckon I'm the hardest wizard in the Northeast? Because I was very picky about the lines. Not very picky. That was adamant that it had to be I reckon in the other thing though. On the episode 2. Clips please. There we go. Barrio Wizard Tower 1.
Wizard in the north, Edio, and I reckon I'm the fucking hardest wizard in the north.
Yes, reckon. I think him saying I reckon is better.
Edio, and I reckon I'm the fucking hardest wizard in the northeast.
Well, yeah. No, what I was saying was he reckons he's the hardest man in England. There's like a subtlety distinction between like being the hardest man and reckoning you are. I mean, it's not that subtle, but you know what I mean. I always want him to say, I reckon I am. He reckons he could have everyone in a fight in the Northeast. I think it could be like a good character to have in more episodes. And it's always in the same, he always has the same basic dialogue. I'm not a fan of how fat these lines look right now, by the way. I am zoomed right in though. I feel like they look fatter than normal though. Nah, I'm zoomed right in, man. I wonder what else he could be the hardest man in. It's like, I think they've got to always just meet him randomly, haven't they? And it's like, now then, lads. My name's, I don't know, what would it be next time? Borry. A different name as well, slightly. But based on Barry Knobhead. Or would it be his brother next time? You'll have to battle him to get him to fix it, like. I think I'm drawing these kind of leaves, even though I struggle with them, because I bought a plant from Morrison's, where Barry or Nobedio works, or used to work, and it's got them kind of leaves on it. Can't remember what it's called though. It's kind of like a Monstera, but without the split leaves, and what? And red stalks. Larry, oh yeah, okay. Not Gary. No then, lads. I feel like if I was going to do Not Gary, I should have him do the voice. Would I, if I did a Not Gary thing, is it like, my name's Not Gary, and it's like, what is it then? It's not Gary. I know that, but what is it? My brother said I should animate that Nonky passing out and pissing himself thing into the cartoon somehow. But it would be just a random scene, that wouldn't it? I don't see why I'd... how I could fit it in. I mean, there'd be ways to fit it in. I didn't, just Bygroves, it's one of his mates. He likes, to grass him up on the internet right now, he likes coke and stealing motorbikes. That's his thing. And I don't know if it's his ex-lass or whatever, but she has most of her nostrils, but not all of them. In it. There we go, one side done again. Well, I don't suppose he'd nick mine. There's like a kind of weird, like I don't think he'd nick off his mates, he's not that kind of guy. It's weird, isn't it? I'm not his mates though, but I'm his mate's mate, and I think it's like, I'm in the safe zone. I don't condone it at all, of course. I wouldn't be gutted if he got caught, kind of thing, you know. It's just kind of like, if you play that game, that's one of the outcomes. but I don't know enough about it. I don't know where he does it, what he does with them, where they come from, if he even is the one that nicks them or anything like that. I just know that there's something like that around him. Yeah, that's why, like, I'm thinking to myself when he's like having this fucking fit, is it like just karma for getting them? Happens to all the best people. Don't like that tip. Yeah, same. Or would it? Or would it? Maybe not, you know, because I've had like a kind of fit before when I was smoking weed. I think it was like a panic attack though, and I didn't think it was a panic attack because I have nothing to panic about because I reckon I'm the hardest man in the northeast. But I did continue smoking after that. In fact, it wasn't just once that happened a few times. I just didn't think I was weed causing it. Well, I kind of started suspecting it, but I didn't think it was a fit. I thought I was actually dying, which is not going to help with anxiety, is it? Yeah, it was off dabs, which are very strong. And I don't know if Nonky smoked dabs earlier on. Like, I imagine probably not on purpose, but it's like his mate is the chief dab man, so he might have just put some in the joint anyway. And I don't know. I feel like he's the kind of guy that would say there's dab in that, by the way. And then I feel like Nonky might be the kind of guy who's like, I don't care, I'm fucking nails, mate. It's a drug, I'll take any drug. I don't know if I've ever told you about Stephen Nesbitt, have I? He was a man who said he would take any drug. Well, no, I think he would say it before it's in it. Do you know what I mean? When he offers you it, kind of thing. I don't think he would say. I don't know though. I don't know. Maybe he would. Maybe he would try and stitch someone if he thought it was funny. It might depend on the person. Like, I think he would tell me if that was in, but you may not tell Nonky, who knows. Pill roulette. God. Like, I don't just think everyone's going to tell me stuff just because of whatever, but I think I have like a different aura about us that makes people be a little bit nicer sometimes. So Stephen Nesbitt, just to tell you the bit, he's a tattoo artist. He's the one, I might have told you that he says he's quick and shit. That's how he describes himself. He likes to do quick and shit tattoos, and he'll do one woman, like a nice woman on a morning, where he can talk about like intellectual things or like, you know, business or whatever she's interested in. But then he wants like a smackhead in on the afternoon so he can like take drugs with him and get drunk while he's tattooing. He takes meth once a year as a holiday from consciousness. And he asked me if I was getting the COVID vaccine like during the lockdown thing, and I was like, definitely not. And I'm like, are you? And he's like, well, of course I am. I'd fucking take any drug. Yeah, just takes a fucking little week, like a week off work. And he takes a week off work, but does it for 3 days in a row. That's the crap. And then he has like 5 days of come down or something. That might be 2 days. No, I can't remember the crap he does now. And it might be exaggerated. I don't know. Oh, so what did I tell you about Poo Floor House, by the way? Where I went to get that fish tank from, where there was poo on the floor, dog poo on the floor, because they were moving house. Don't mind the floor though, mate. We're just moving house, so things were a bit all over the place. What, like that dog shit on the stairs and the fucking dog shit on a towel in the bathroom. Just waiting for the poo van to come and collect them here to take them to your house. So I was telling Nicola about Marketplace, and she's like, I've never used Marketplace. She's like, what is it like? Do you go to people's houses to buy things? And I'm like, yeah, there's some bargains on there. There's some weirdos, like as there is everywhere. But overall, I think it's pretty good. I know. And she's like, I might try it. Like, what can you get on there? I'm like, think of a thing, write it in, and it's probably for sale on there. And she's like, I might have a look. Then I came back from there and I was telling her the story about that, and she's like, you're putting us off in the Marketplace now, like. Because also, while I was there, what was it? The guy said, so he had a fresh tattoo on his arm, and I'm like, oh, when did you get that tattoo done? And he's like, didn't you sell a meat slicer, a big fancy one? I didn't sell it, no, I've still got that. What did I say? I asked him, like, when he got his tattoo done, he's like, oh, I only got it, like, I'm like, is it a couple of days ago? He's like, yeah, yesterday or the day before, I can't remember. And it's like, okay. And she's like, I've got the same one. We're going to get married. It's like, okay, nice. And then they said, oh, because he goes, oh, he does tattoos as well, because I'd like said, oh, I'm going to just finish this tattoo, mate, then I'll be on my way. Before I set off. But anyway, she says, oh, do you do cover-ups? I'm like, I can do, maybe, depends on what it is, what do you want covering, like. So she like got her arm tattoo out, and it's got like mom in a heart or something like that. She said, I want that covering up. I go, alright, not a fan of your mum, like. And she's like, no, not now. It's like, okay. And then this is the thing, like, I told Nicola this, I told her what they said, and she's like, oh my god, I don't know if I can handle Marketplace. I'm like, no, you've got options, right? So at this point in the story, I have the option to go, ah, okay. And that's the end of it. I don't have to find out why or what's went on with her mum. That's up to me to... It's like in my dialogue options, it's like say nothing, or it's like ask the question kind of thing. And I click ask the question. So it's like, oh, what's going on with your mum, like? Kind of thing. Because I'm like emptying this fish tank out anyway, so I've got time. And she goes, oh, it's a long story. And then her boyfriend goes like, well, he's got time, he's doing the fish tank anyway, so just tell him. So like, she's like, well, when I was a kid, my brother raped me. And I'm like, oh my god, you don't fucking tell this to a Marketplace person, man. And then she told her mum, and then her mum did nothing about it, so she put it on Facebook, and then fucking the whole family started kicking off, and it's like, right. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm not like victim blaming or anything like this. I don't know anything. I just think it's very weird for them to just like break out into the... Why just tell them that, man? It's fine. Story halfway through emptying a fish tank in your house. So Nicola's like, yeah, that's too much for me. And I'm like, well, no, you've got options. You don't have to say that. You don't have to ask the question. It's my fault that I got told that kind of thing. Well, that's what she said. She did have... Yeah, I shouldn't say that word. Should I say that word? She did have energy, to be fair, so maybe it was true. You know, some people just like seem like they attract predators and are around this kind of stuff all the time and get easily manipulated. She definitely seemed like that. I do, honestly, I do. It's what me... Did I tell you about the yellow book? It says that in the yellow book. Am I duplicating them again? I mean, I might as... Nah, yeah, I will. Because it's just that easy then, isn't it? The yellow book is called The Secret Language of Relationships. And it's kind of astrology based. But it kind of tells you... oh, what's happened there? I've just laid one. Oh my god, are you fucking for real? So that's separate to that, right? Okay, yeah, fair enough. So it's a secret language of relationships, and it's only my copy's yellow. Not all copies of it are yellow. Because you know when you get a book and it comes with the stupid colourful cover on it, I don't like them, so I always remove them. Oh god. And as part of this being an astrology book, it's got like information about your likely person if you're born on this week. I've got some that say the day, but the week one have like some more sweeping statements about you. And I think they tend to be a little bit more accurate, but I mean because they're more sweeping, obviously. That looks more like the middle, right? Them flowers look like they're coming further out on the right hand side. They're also in a slightly different place. That's going to stay where it was. So it's like it writes a little bit about you. Like you've got your mature star sign and your immature star sign, and like one will be more accurate than the other, kind of thing, based on what you've learned so far in your existence. Right, there we go. That's fixed now. Excellent. Let's go back to the colours. Oh, I've already got the colours on there. But now they'll be wrong, so I might as well delete them. So I'd have to read the book again to say the bit that I need to say. And I don't currently know where it's at. Unless it's right there. It's not right there. No, I don't know where it's at. And I don't think it's an on-stream thing, because it's like kind of long. No, that one's going to go a different colour. But it says, anyway, sorry, I'm kind of concentrating on this at the same time. It says in my star sign thing, my week, that me, what was it? One of the things it says that my, what is it? The Fury of Libra 2, mine is. The Fury of a Libra 2 tack. Oh, no, we can be extremely sharp and critical. And people who can have the thing can learn a lot from what they're told in one of these attacks, but the attack itself can sometimes be a little bit too harsh for the person to be able to hear what they've been told straight away, and it often takes years for them to come back to realise that it wasn't an attack and it was actually just someone trying to help by not bullshitting you. That's not the words it uses, but that's my version. Like they had a much, what the fuck, bro? A much nicer way of saying it, I think. What's your date star sign? Or what's your date, like your actual date, sorry? Oh, right, okay, fair enough, whatever. Remove, delete layer, yeah, mod. I know that, yeah. This is what happens. This is what happens every time. It's like when I read this, I was reading it to Corey. I'm going to write this down here so I can remember it. When I read that bit to her, she's like, "You're making that up," and I'm like, "Nope, it says that in the book." She's like, "No way," and I'm like, "See, it's not my fault." But I think it's like I value efficiency and honesty kind of thing with that kind of thing. So if I've got something to tell you, I'm probably just going to say it. I would also appreciate it back as well, though, you know. And I think this is the problem. Some people don't appreciate it back, do they? Because we're talking about like the this with Sophie's mum today, and talking about the psychology with Nicola's crack, and I think it's good. It's very good. She's a good fit now, but I think it needed that. It needed me to do that thing, and have her actually take it and have it work to help her to know that she's like kind of safe here. What the fuck? Why have you just done that? Oh, okay, fair enough. Can we just do some more lines, please? Because it's like she feels safe here now, even though I've attacked her, kind of thing. Technically, I haven't attacked her, but you know what I mean. I've done the thanks thing, where I just am brutal about the honesty bit, and because she's able to like take it and learn from it, it's like now she's safe. Now it doesn't even have to happen because she's not gonna bother with the stuff. But it's harsh at first when it happens. Or I would like you to tell me some of these out there things I've came out with before, right? Because I've got a new project I want to do. So Nicola's got a friend called Sophie also, right? She's a that's not her name. It's Sophie M's actually. Also is not a nickname. I mean a surname. It might be though. It's not hers though. She we were talking about fish tanks when we went out for a meal the other day. Talking about fish tanks. What was the meal for? I can't remember. I don't know if it was just a group get-together thing, because they go out for meals, and I think that's what all it was. And they invited me out for a meal before, and I'm like, I'm not going to go for Indian, because I don't eat that shit. And then Sophie had said like, she sent Nicola a video of some guy like just being completely oblivious to what's actually going on with what a woman said to him or something. I don't know what it was. But it's like, it's not about the food, it's about hanging out with the people and making friends kind of thing. That was the joke. And I thought it was funny. But when we're out for this meal anyway, talking about fish tanks, and Sophie used to have fish tanks. And there was something she said about the moam at the bottom of the tank. This is like, you know, all the collective shit and bacteria and stuff that's kind of collected at the bottom. Saying that you need these Corridora fish in there because they will get rid of the moam for you, kind of thing. And I'm like, I'm not so sure that that's a bad thing from what I've been reading. And she's like, I disagree, kind of thing. And I'm like, okay, go on then. And then she's like talking about why it's a bad thing. And then I'm saying like why this guy that I've been watching reckons it's a good thing because it's holding the bacteria that gets rid of the nitrates and all this kind of thing and makes your tank safe. And nature has it in, so then that would kind of seem like it would be safe. What is going on? Why is this stuff here? I've got some shadows of the previous layer somehow. But why the fuck is that there? Because I'm on the wrong layer. Weird that, like. Because I merged it. Did I merge it? Weird. Weird, man. So I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I appreciate that she can say I disagree. But I kind of can see the things that she would or wouldn't believe. I feel like I can see through it now. So I think I can guess some things that we would disagree on, and I thought about making like a set of cards, which are the Sophie disagreement cards or something. So then I can just be like, choose a card, and then she's like, this one, and it's like, going to the gym is bad for you, or something like that. So what do you mean? Sophie Sophie does. That's why she worked here for sure. This is a different Sophie though, just so you know, if you didn't hear that bit. This is Nicola's friend Sophie, different Sophie. It's annoying because there's actually 3 Sophies now, or aka Trophies. So music stopped. Oh, why are you doing that? I don't want to sign in, man. So yeah, I think it would be funny to like pull out a card and be like, Sophie, I feel like disagreeing with you. Choose a card. Then I'm going to have a statement on there that's just completely out there. Yeah, there's one to Sophie. OTS. Pandas aren't real. And then because I actually know a little bit about how to palm cards and that. Do you know about that? It's what magicians do and stuff, because I'm a bit of a magician, you know. Is that too dark? Yes, it is. I'm going to do lighter on them ones. Yeah, so because I know a little bit about palming cards, not amazing at it, but I know a little bit about it, I can kind of choose which card that she picks by forcing it on her. It's a lot of fucking attacking and forcing on these women I'm talking about right now, isn't it? So then if I was going to do that, and I'm going to force the card that I want to choose, I could then also have the evidence of the studies like ready to go, just in case she like asks about them. That could be funny. I think she would find it funny also. But she was the one that was going to come and work here at the same time as Nicola. But like, it definitely wouldn't have worked. Now that I know her a bit more, like, that was not a good match at all. So yeah, what I'm saying is I need some more of me out there, things that I might have said that she will disagree with. So I'm saying that she's kind of, her information is kind of Reddit information. So she likes to go by the book. What Sophie said today? My Sophie, one true Sophie. Oh yeah, she was like, they were on the way to a convention, and they said, oh, we were behind you for about like 20 seconds, but then you zoomed off. And Sophie's like, oh yeah, I'm not sticking to speed limits. Like, you think I'm going to go 80? And Sophie's like, what? Like, Sophie M's. What? Like, what if you get caught? I'm trying to think, so she would never speed, where Sophie's just like, I don't give a fuck about that. So there must be some other things, such as the gym is bad for you, running damages your knees, water dries you out, pandas aren't real animals. There must be other things that are just like completely like unbelievable. Yeah, Sophie's gangster for sure. Pandas, yep, sorry guy. So the story about why pandas are not real. They clearly like exist, right? But they're not, I don't think they're a natural animal. Because you know how China has like the fucking longest history of like writing? There's no mention of pandas in any of their history until the 1940s. And it's like, that's weird, right? And the explanation for that is that pandas are very sneaky and will hide in bamboo forests or whatever. And it's like, you know what else hides? Rats. But like this fucking, why is there not a, like they're from China, why is there not a like a Chinese year of the panda or whatever? All pandas belong to China, and even if they're in other zoos, they're on loan from China because China owns them all still. That's suspicious in itself. People aren't allowed to touch them. Sounds like they've got weakened immune systems to me. You know what has weakened immune systems? Hybrids, sometimes. So I think they're a hybrid. I don't know what hybrid they are. That makes more sense than them being real. Or they only eat one thing, they won't have sex. And when they do have sex, they don't have babies. That sounds like a hybrid. So Sophie's mum said I should put flat Earth on there, and I'm like, I'm not into that one. The things about that one though, it's suspicious how emotional people get about questioning that one. Like you're not even allowed to question it without people getting emotional, which is in itself suspicious. But when you listen to people who are questioning it, they fucking talk shit as well. Or they have a massive flaw in their logic that they can't see, but it's very easy to spot. Natasha got emotional about even questioning that one also. It's like, that sounds like programming if you get emotional about it though. This is what makes me want to question it, but I'm not getting definitive answers when I question it, because they'd be like, well, if you did this, and I can see how that would work on both models potentially, you know. So I'm not a strong enough I'm not strong enough feels about that one to even use it as a joke. But the gym is bad for you. That one I am. Oh, counting calories doesn't work. That's the other one. Yes. And on the gym not being healthy, how many people do you know that go to the gym who've never had an injury? None, exactly. Do you not like that guy? Like, I thought he was like a nice guy or something. I don't, just for clarity, don't care about American politics. I know, like, the world thinks that's the only politics now for some reason, which is weird. I also, you know what, don't care about politics, so why would I care about a specific team? I do believe they're all on the same team, however. Oh, this is a funny-ish story that I heard earlier on. I was taking the piss out of football because them lads were watching it earlier on, and I'm saying, you realise that, no, I says, I'm going to give, because the telly was glitching, and I'm like, I'm going to give you a little tip here, right? So have you ever seen a guy kick the ball and it go into the goal? And he's like, yes. Have you ever seen a guy stop the ball from going into the goal? And he's like, yes. I'm like, there you go. You've watched football. Everything else is just a combination of those two things. And then I said that football was GAY. And he he said that his mate's dad actually thought he was gay because he didn't like football. It's like, it was right until he came home with a girlfriend and he was like, oh, what? Like, he accepted it, but he thought he was gay because he didn't watch football. That's a cartoon idea for sure. Come on, man. Which bit's the bit then? Is it that... It's there. Can you stop that, please? I think it's so funny that some guy who likes to go and watch men run around in shorts is thinking someone's gay for not watching that. He's gay, wanting to get bummed by men. Not a bad call, that. Patchouli lady has came back, yes, and she was very considerate, and she even like had a shower before she came, so she didn't have any patchouli on her. And I was like, thank you very much, I really appreciate that. So I did a proper long session on her just to be like, there you go, you have earned extra pain. I still feel like she's going to get angry at me at some point, but like, for that, I could understand it, but she didn't get angry about that. And I told her this, I'm like, I feel like you're going to get pissed off with me at some point. And I said, I think you did very well to not get pissed off about the perfume thing. How do you feel about water dries you out, by the way? Because it's a solvent and it takes your minerals out your body. and breaks down fat. Ooh, I'm going to do some little different coloured bushes this time round. Speaking of water drying it out, I'm kind of thirsty for some water right now. Fucking too wet, mate. Don't know if that's a nice colour for a front bush. Not bad for a back bush. Let's get some reds in. Not red enough. Too not red enough still. Don't love that. Oh, that's alright. That one's going to be that colour. This one's going to be that colour red. That one can be more orange, that one can also be more orange. This one can be orange also. This one's going to be more like this colour, a real weird light green one. No, it's not, that looks weird when I zoom out. That colour, perfect. I bet you I forget this mushroom stem. I did not ask him about that. No, I forgot about that. In classic thanks style. Can't even remember to turn the stove off, man. Do you think I'm going to remember to ask about turning the stove off? Like, I'm destined to die in a fire in this kitchen, man. You think I'm going to spoil that by getting the fucking preventative measures in? Shouldn't even joke about that because that's how you manifest stuff. And anyway, if I'm going to die in this kitchen, that means I can't win me lottery, and I mean, I could still win the lottery, couldn't I? Because I decided the other day we were talking about what we'd do if we win the lottery, and I've got other people manifesting me winning the lottery now because they want to watch it because it'll be entertaining. Which I do agree with. I think it will be entertaining. One thing I was saying I would do is more a joke, but I don't know. You have, yeah. I appreciate it though. At least I've got the ability to stop the fire now. Yeah, so I'm going to win £27 million. That's like $5 gajillion, by the way. It's either 27 million or 127 million. I'm not bothered which one. Either is fine. Yeah. I know, that's what I know what you're saying. So when I win me $127 gajillion, 127 million or 27 million, like I say. Either one is okay. One of the things I'm going to do is be just carrying about grands, and I'm just going to give them to people randomly for like, here mate, can I just get in the front of you there mate, and just like, here's a grand, and just cut in a queue or whatever. I also may even tattoo, well I will tattoo for free, and on the subject of tattooing for free, I thought maybe I'll buy the building opposite the Black Snide, and I will employ world famous tattoo artists and high quality, and I'll get them to tattoo for free. So, and I'll just be giving them grants, so you know, like they just get to come to work, they're getting a grand anyway, so they're buzzing because they're not having to pay into the studio, they're getting a grand, and then they just do tattoos of people that come in wanting tattoos, and it's going to be opposite the Black Snide. So why would you go and pay for tattoos in there when you can get them over the road better for free? Genius, right? And then I'm not going to let anyone know that I've won the lottery, so they just think some random guy's doing it and they don't think it's me. Stuff like that. And I'll still be round here. I'll still be doing tattoos round here on people and that. And they just won't even know. They'll just be like, what the fuck? We can't get any work because the fucking, well, there's, I might even call it the Black Snides doing all the tattoos, and there's none left for us. Because no one wants to come and do it. No one wants to come and pay for them when they can get them free and better over there. So, well, that's what you get for being fucking sly, bro. Would be funny. I'd find it funny. I'll have to have a PA also, but I need a PA who needs no like attention. I need someone who just comes to work and does their job and doesn't need like me to be making jokes with them, and they don't have to be my friend kind of thing. I'd definitely have some animals, like I'd have Chief Dog, Lifon, and I would have probably a crow for sure, magpie maybe, raven probably. Not that arsed about cars. I probably would have some alright cars though. I'm not that arsed about them though. I'm not like I've had alright cars already, so that looks okay. That so far, doesn't it? That looks nice. That almost looks nice. That new outline, is it? Oh, I had an idea, didn't I? I had an idea. Yeah, well, it's not going to all be in here. I'll have my own like bit also, you know. I'm not just going to do it all in here. No, that's not. It's not a better idea. But you run an Audi RS. Oh, R8. Sorry, I didn't read that properly. I'll get you an Audi R8, Sarah, why not? And this is the thing. This is the thing. You know that I would, right? I know some people would say this kind of shit, but they actually wouldn't do it. I fucking will do it, mate. Right, so they're going to be grey, this colour grey, right? No, warmish grey, let's say, like that. too dark. That's perfect. What was that? R-rated. Jason Statham R-rated. Oh, I saw a video about this guy doing a Jason Statham impression the other day, but I will not be able to find it. Will I? Let me have a quick look just in case. Can you just please just open from normal YouTube, man? It's gonna come up. I found it. Have I found it? No. Oh, it's only fucking Jason Statham. Oh, hang on. I might be with Dr. Phil, I think. Oh, I don't know what the guy is called. Right, okay, I found it. That was not that hard.
I don't do impressions, but here's Jason.
Stop. I don't know who this guy is, by the way, but it was funny.
I don't do impressions, but here's Jason Statham finding out that he parked his car in a handicap spot at a Target, and now the manager's coming out and told him he's got to move. Here's Jason responding to that. Hi. I can also do, I don't do impressions, but here's Jason Statham finding out that he parked his car in a handicap spot at a Target, and now the manager's coming out and told him he's got to move. Here's Jason responding to that. Hi. I can also do,
Perfect, isn't it? I didn't do the thing to that. Well, that's not as nice a grey as before. That's not bad. Oh, now I'm confusing me shading. Yeah, I did used to like some of his films, like. I haven't watched any for ages though. Do you know that my brother sometimes looks like him? Want more of his films? What's the one where he's got like, is it Crank or something, where he's got like to charge himself up with batteries or something? And of course, Snatch is actually phenomenal though. Crank 1 and Crank 2. Yeah. Before the Germans get here. I considered, because my studio used to be called Nemesis before, and then someone took the name Nemesis. I considered calling it Righteous Infliction when I was going to change the name after Snatch, because what Bricktop says. Do you know what Nemesis means? A righteous infliction of retribution manifested by an appropriate agent, personified in this case by a horrible cunt, me. And Righteous Infliction sounds like a good tattoo shop name, I think. Might be a cheesy tattoo shop name, I don't know. Revolver, have I seen Revolver? I might have seen Revolver. I don't recall it off the top of my head though, but I may have seen that. What's the crack with it? Is it like a fancy gun or something they're trying to find or something like that? That just so happens to be a revolver. My shadows are wrong here, aren't they? They're wrong. I'm starting to feel like I have seen that. He loves gambling and gangs, doesn't he, Guy Ritchie, like? Is that Gentleman thing by him as well? With McGonagall in it, or whatever it's called. Matthew McGonagall. And then there's a series of it also, which wasn't as good as the film, I thought. Yeah, but it's stuff fucking weird, isn't it? You know what? In my fucking Harry Potter, innit? McGonagall. Matthew McGonagall, that's him. I've done too many of them light shades, I think. Have you seen that one though? The Gentleman or whatever it's called. I enjoyed that also. I thought it was good. I'd rank it as alright, that like. Minimum. Not even max. Oh, you remember when we made them AI songs, and I made one about tigers, etc. You're no longer allowed to put that in there now. It doesn't work anymore. I feel like that's bullshit. Because what if tigers want to be making music and shit? You know what I'm saying? I feel unrepresented now. In this, Tigger wood. I feel like it is. What about us Tiggers? What am I doing here? I'm doing my shadows weird. Oh my god, none of them make sense. They're all wrong. Them shadows not following each other properly. I'll fix them in a minute. These ones have a rule to them, I think, though, mostly. Yeah, I ordered another book from the library. I'm a fucking library cunt now, man. There was one that was like 50 quid on Amazon, and I'm like, I'm not paying that, like. Yeah, thanks for that book. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. That's a nice colour. Or is it too light? It's too light, isn't it? I'll go slightly darker on that. Better, closer, warmer. Yes, ideal. That ideal wind is them like. Apart from this one's got some fucked shadows on it. So let's see what's happening here. I think I want the shadows to follow the other side. Like that. That kind of works, right? Yeah, working on the top one's different, but that's fine. I'm going to leave that like that. Okay, they look alright. Now, some more Lifons to do. And I'm going to do these mushrooms. In fact, I might as well highlight all of them and do them all. Still gonna forget what that like. Oh, I knew it. Knew it. I hate doing these stupid berries like. Okay. What do I do with that bit as well? I'm pleased I'm colouring this in today, right, because I was not going to want to come back on and do any more with everything just being crap outlines. Now that it's going to have some interesting colours to look at, it feels like more manageable to just be adding to something that already looks decent. Some woman came to the studio today to whinge about her getting a letter at her house for a debt from here from years ago, from a guy that's not here now. He owes 11 grand on his electric, and she reckons they're going to cut her electric off because she lives in the house they used to live at. And I'm like, they're definitely not going to do that to you, by the way. It's like, you could use the exact scenario she's talking about as the example. It's like, imagine someone had this studio and owed money, and then they said they were going to cut your electric off. It's like that, because they definitely can't. But it's weird that you would come here to complain about that, isn't it? Why wouldn't you just tell them that it's nothing to do with me and then shut up? I think she'll have opened the letter and got scared at the amount. I think that's what's happened, and then then she's rang them, which is a stupid thing to do as well. And maybe not to stop the letters from coming, but get any emotion around it is very weird on her part, I think. It's happened to me before, and I was just like, no, that's not me, mate. See you in a bit. And then she asked me what my name was, and I'm like, I'm not telling you that. So that means you're him then? It's like, it doesn't mean that, does it? Yeah, that's horrible. Not a bad colour for there. Yeah, is it your business? No. It's literally none of your business then. I said I'll pass the letter along if you want to whoever it belongs to, if I can find them. It's like, so is it your business then? No. Would you go as far as say it's none of your business then? I might be tempted to say that. Oh, I like them yellow berries on there, like. Them yellow bizizzles on there, like they're fucking sweet, them. Oh, purple ones on there look horrible. Don't like that. I'm gonna leave it though. Don't hate them on that one though. These are purple though, aren't they? No, they are. These ones, I thought these are red. Very bright red. That's too bright, that, if anything. But as if you'd go drive to the place and then whinge about it. You wouldn't do that, like, come on. What would she do that like? If she would do that, tell her to fucking chill out. There's knee need. I can put that right there, right now. Is there something that's already that kind of colour? There is, right. Can I have like light blue dots on them like that? Yes, perfect, excellent. Love it, love it. These red ones are gonna have not dots, but squiggles like that. Nice, and maybe like a slightly pinky top on them. Beautiful. Looks like a Christmas thing. Purple ones, they're the same breed as them ones, but they're gonna have a different kind of colour line on them. Oh, by the way, I'm a member of the LBA now, Live Bearers Association. We aim to conserve rare species of fish. Cheap viewers? Oh, sick. I love cheap viewers. Ban. Cheap viewers, man. Is it fucking gonna pay for viewers, man? Chill out. Do I look like the kind of guy that would fucking dare pay for viewers, man? No. No, I do not look like that. That's a much nicer purple for them berries. Okay, that is looking fucking majestic, that like, isn't it? Have I got them colours already down here? I certainly have. Exactly, I know, I've never even paid for you once. And you're interacting as well, sometimes, when you're not doing activities of your own, which I find very rude, because I'm the main character around here. They are looking like Easter eggs, aren't they? I like it. I like it. I don't mind them looking like Easter eggs, you know. So, this is the inside of a tower. Should there be trees in there also? I mean, I'm feeling maybe there should be some trees on there also. Let's have an experiment. What if I put the rough waterfall back on, and I'll get rid of that a second. Oh, look at that. Oh, it does look good with a bit green going a bit higher. Put that back on. So if there was some kind of trees like that. Maybe. They kind of look like flames though, more than trees, but... Curly spiral ones. Have I drew them already? Oh, you mean like the oh god, what's it called? Is it an ashtray or something? Curly willow, is it? Was it a willow? It wasn't a willow, was it? Curly tree. Curly oaks. There's the many of them, is there? I thought there was just one. Corkscrew willow. I don't think it was a willow. I think it was something different. I don't know if that's what you mean. I had a curly tree once outside the shop, got nicked. Bit wounded about that. I've drew that on the fucking wrong layer. I am class at that, mate. Oh, to Messenger. Where's my phone? Go. Oh, they do look pretty curly, them like. Okay. Okay, they might even look better than what I've just drew, to be fair. They would look better than them, this shit, wouldn't they? These fucking crap trees that I just drew on there. Right, let me have a look at them on Messenger. Face tube, please, bro. Whoa, I've nearly been on for 2 hours. I wasn't expecting to do that. Oh, is this... And I thought this might be the thing, right? So, when I stopped doing farming stuff, they do definitely look more magical, for sure. Oh, I can't load it on here, can I? Can I? Oh, can I load it on there? I can load it on there. Okay, excellent. Wow, it's taking its time to save. Oh. Spiral trees outdoor. I'm just going to write that in Google because it's going to be easier. Right, curly tree like this boxwood. Okay, so how do you do that then? How do they go? They kind of go like... Is it that? Like that kind of thing, isn't it? Right, okay. How do I draw them though? Yeah, that looks pretty magical there, like, already, doesn't it? It is all in the shads, though. Ooh, I love a good shad, me, like. So one thing I did like about these ones was this stalk on that one. I really like that. Right, so I need to get rid of that for now. Excuse me. There we go. Am I going to do them bumpy like that? I think they look better bumpy. I'm going to, yeah. Right, okay. Right, so first of all, I want a bit of this action. I don't know if that works right though or not. I don't know if that... No, that looks alright actually, doesn't it? That looks weird now though, I've done something wrong. That works, yes, okay. So that's wrong. Is it? Okay. Okay. I like that first one. I don't like the other ones as much, but I'm going to just leave them how they are. Well, there. You can't be doing that shit yet. That one's a bit weak. It's okay though. This one, M. Can I do that? Can I? And that was that stalk. Oh, that's gonna look excellent on that stalk. Yeah, I like the first one the best. I'm gonna leave the other ones though because I don't want to draw them again. But I do like the first one the best. So what's that? That's them. That's that. They can't all be winners. Oh, they're majestic though. Is that fucking asking us to sign into Apple again, like, bro. I'm gonna throw my phone away, even though I'm not playing it off my phone. Don't think we've got enough space for fancy pots behind there, like, because I like that stump too much. I'm a bit set on that stump, honestly. Right, let's have a look at the shads then. How do we shad this up? First of all, that outline could do with a little bit of a titivate, right? Let's go to the new outline. And we'll just adjust it a little bit like this. So then they're not so, like, sharp on the points. Oh, much better that, like. This one looks lazy compared to the other one. This one doesn't look like I even knew what I was doing. It looks like them ones are the first ones, and this was the one last when I nailed it, but it was actually the other way around. So shadows from there for sure, like that. Let's just do the big shadows first, like that. Is that the correct shadow for that? I don't know if it is, you know. That looks okay. Might have to have shads too on that. That one's crap. I hate that one. That one's not bad. Too far at the top, that one is. Let's try this instead. Much nicer. That's too many. Looks like a fucking snail now or something. I don't care about these other ones. This is my favourite one, that one in the middle there. To the right, I mean. This one, crap, mate. I'm considering even copying that second one and just flipping it. Right, I'm going to move on. It's fine. So what's this? What's this? That's the outline. Excellent, okay. Yeah, I could. I'm not going to though. Sorry guys. I know, that's what I'm thinking. It's like I can easily go overboard with what I need to do on this. I think there's something in just cracking on as well. Too dark, too light. Perfect-ish. Which is not the same as perfect, right? Excuse me, but why have you Is my touchscreen thing on? No. So why is that not? Oh my god, what are you doing? Why is that no longer selected, man? Are you fucking joking this? Whatever, bro. That'll do. No, it won't. That's better. Okay, fine, whatever. Right, there we go. It's starting to look pretty wizardulent, that, like... Wizardulent, that. So, for this bit here... I had this idea... of, like, a kind of... in the floor. Oh, that's too dark. Oh, I can't have that on still. In the floor, I wondered about having like this kind of thing, right? Is that like some kind of symbol or something? Does that like already mean something or not? Done it on the wrong layer anyway, because I'm fucking good at that. Oh, I didn't do it all on the wrong layer somehow. Is it like a band logo or something? Band, not Banhead. Also, potentially, does kind of look like a compass rose, like. So if it's like that shape, what about this? That's too much. I thought just like the, come on, some kind of glowing like cross on the floor kind of thing. Like, it doesn't have to have pattern like arrows on the head, just like that. Vegisphere. Let me have a look at that. Can I copy that, please? Paste. Gone. Nah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let's have a look. Let's bring it in here a second. What does it mean though? I don't know what it means. That's not what it looks like. Come on. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Come on. Stop having a little joke. SVG.png, that's a different thing. Yeah, it's not magic. Magic. I mean, I could make me own look, couldn't I? I'm not doing demon sigils like. Maybe I'll just do this kind of thing at some point. Not right now though, because it's getting a bit much for us right now. Oh, excellent. So that will probably do for right now, I think, because it's about bedtime. So next time, I need like fucking more of these things. What I've got there, this magic waterfall bullshit. I need 2 more on them sides. Do I? I don't necessarily, do I? I could have like, let me sketch. Where's my sketch layer? I'm going to draw another layer here and call it Sketchulence. What I could have, because I kind of like doing this, don't I? Because when I come back, I'm like, oh yeah, that looks cool. Oh yeah, that looks shit. I could go like this, bushes round here, whatever. Whatever, bushes round there and shit. And then I could have like doorways through here, couldn't I? Like they don't have to be like more of them things, they could be doorways. With like bricks on them. Not like that, obviously, but like, you know. So it's like there's an in and an out there, and I only have to do the one stupid waterfall thing. And then I could do what you're saying, gargoyle kind of thing on here. I mean, that's a weird looking gargoyle, but could do that kind of thing. Then I've got to do like textures for the fucking bricks on here. Earlier on I thought about, do I do some kind of cracks, as in like maybe like a magic bolt has hit there or something at some point and cracked it. Oh, that's better, isn't it? That's already starting to look more interesting right now. Whoa, what the fuck, bro? I haven't even saved it once. Definitely forgot to do this. And then I'm thinking some kind of thing. That's not the right colour, is it though? That's magic. Yeah. Some kind of thing on there. Maybe I do a compass rose on the floor. With some patterns around it, just to give the floor some more pattern. And then maybe some more. Do I do some kind of like bricks around there maybe? Is this a cobbled floor? I don't know about that. I don't know about that right now, bro. I think doors are better though. Do they even have wooden doors on potentially? Don't know about that. Yeah, that's getting interesting now. Cool, right, I'm going to save that. Just click and save, and if it overwrites and I've got nothing, I quit. Okay, that's enough for me right now. I'm going to go and do something different than this, such as watch videos about fish. Should I go to bed? Have I got a tattoo tomorrow? I don't know if I do. Let's have a look. Good suggestion for them curly trees though. They're way better than them other ones I was about to draw. I'm not tattooing tomorrow. Cool, I can watch fish videos. I'm going to move some stuff out of my room. I'm tidying up slowly. Yeah, that's enough big computer for now. I do love that. So you know how we've got this magic shit in the window on the other thing? What's like this? And it's all like, and all like, and it's all like, I don't think I'm going to do that in here. I think I'm going to do the outside. I think I like the look of it more. Oh, that looks cool though. Also, animating them was a fucking nightmare. And I can't save it, so yeah, no. Right, that's enough, bye.